He won MDL because of this hero.
And again, the Echo skin is a damn show.
Yeah.
Right? So, how about it? Let's get into game number 1. It's the Orcas versus the Raiders in tonight's main event.
Here we go. Steady start for both of the junglers. A classic Redrin versus Baksha. But look at that show once again. The vision game of JP trying to confuse Light and Irad for taking all of these objectives.
Yeah, that's forcing a lot of reactions coming out from RSG. Like, they are trying their best to protect the jungle of Irad, but look at the Echo. Like, all of them are spread out, and only JP is is forced to deal with a lot of the heroes from RSG. But RSG can't even do anything towards the Cho.
Yeah, I think Kaja, the Light is just spotting out JP wherever he goes.
Oh, that's 3 heroes hit by Valentina. 3 XP.
3 XP. So wave clear, boys. Just clear the waves, boys, says JP.
Yep. The way that they're going, despite the quick and the early start, it seems like everything's going to come to a head in this first turtle coming up in about half a minute.
It's going to be hard for RSG to deal with Echo in the early game. Again, if you look at their lineup, the only early game heroes that they have is the Terizla and the Baksha. You could consider the Kaja an early game hero if he hits 4 before the turtle, but where's the damage coming from? Like, where is the burst damage that can actually take down the targets for RSG?
Finally, we're seeing something different. Later on in the mid-game, what we're going to see is the pick-off game. Unlike the last series we saw, that game was a sustained game. This time, you have a Kaja. Every time the Divine Judgment is up, every time the Wave of the Dragon is up, there's always going to be a play-by-play team fight.
Yep. A lot of lineups these days just allow for macro play. This time, I'm smelling a fight coming up. Turtle already spawned. Black Dragon form from Sanford coming in.
There's the Dragon from 4D. Nats is in the back line.
Petrified.
Nats will try to go for Coral DZ. There's the Star Laser, but Carl will last hit. Of course, the turtle. 4 heroes remain for RSG. That's 1 kill for a turtle.
That's a good trade, though. A kill for the turtle, and Echo can't capitalize. What's the economy on that?
I mean, Echo definitely will have the advantage in terms of XP, but RSG will be able to capitalize on the gold department. The additional kill for these heroes will mean that they are able to farm up more because of the items that they get from the bonus gold and the lack of the presence of the Cho for the first few minutes.
Oh, if Carl TZ and the rest of Echo win this tonight, that'll be 101 for the young GOAT, because last night's victory actually made him the first in MPL Philippines League history to get 100 wins. Looking at the rest of the map this time around 3 minutes in, it looks like Echo and RSG are forced to give a little bit of attention to Eman and Benny Cutie.
Echo is now driving this game towards what they want, towards the way that they play. Look at JP, now a level ahead against Light.
Yeah. A little bit unfortunate for Echo that the Dragon was late on the turtle fight, but again, RSG, they are sort of like making a move of their own, pressuring Echo to make a forced reaction as well. But then the story of this game is gonna revolve around the turtle and the Lord fight, especially with the Yuzong being present in this game.
Oh, nice kick coming out from JP.
Oh my goodness.
Did he dodge the Divine Judgment though?
Nope.
Yeah, okay, there's the Divine Judgment. That's a huge pull, and that is a kill. Eman securing that kill.
Never count out the Raiders. I think they saw that from a mile away. And now it looks like it's Benny Cutie who's in trouble.
There you go. Nice catch coming up from Irad, but then again, Benny Cutie is safe. There's a counter retaliation. Divine Judgment from Sanji. 4 heroes remain for the side of RSG, as Benny Cutie will just throw off all of those fireballs to keep safe. And there is the turtle take for Echo. The distraction coming out from the Orcas in the bottom side. JP also with a pickoff.
And they won from the 2v4 to the turtle take, and then the eventual pickoff down bottom. Echo is owning the map, not even 5 minutes in.
JP was like earlier on when he kicked Light, all right, that was a good play, that was a cute dodge. But after that, it felt like RSG, yeah, they were happy with the Cho kill, but that was a Divine Judgment used on the roam of Echo.
They risked it. Again, another team fight coming here in the top lane. And Kramer is just going to be the casualty. No casualties whatsoever.
What's going to happen here is if Echo picks fights like that, enforces, again, the key word is RSG to react.
Yeah.
Oh, the Raiders are going to lose this game if they continue to do that.
And the RSG is just reacting
JC.
right now. Here comes another. Okay, no pool.
Oh,
The JC, the jungle control coming out from Echo, forcing Irad to sort of like deal with the situation right now. He only takes greens on the other side. Level 7 now versus the level 9 of Carl Thesis Fredrin.
and he stole away the purple too, folks. It's one thing to control the jungle, right? Make it hard. But right now, Echo's choking RSG. They need these resources, but they're denying the Baksha the rotational speed.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if you get there when you don't have the right items?
They're just gonna wait for it again. Wait for Echo to initiate and maybe pick off someone, punish the over-aggressiveness. But then again, this is Echo we're talking about. I hate to say it, but they're owning the first 5 minutes again of the match.
Well, again, the draft index does indicate that Echo has insane early to mid. However, they should not be content with this, Echo, because RSG, they do have late game, they do have ways of catching, they have poke, they have vision. Come the late game, it's going to be very difficult for Echo to fight into 5v5 engagements, but they still have a lot of time to work with.
Ooh, here we go. Echo going for the pull. Turtle already up.
Okay.
River control belongs to
Petrify was used.
them. And there's a pull!
Divine Judgment pull, plus, of course, the tower hits together with Irad. They will get one kill. Here comes the middle of the zone onto one, onto Carl. But still, the young GOAT will get that retribution. Again, Irad going in front. Meanwhile, Carl also trying to get 3. Carl soaking all of the damage. Nats and company, they're trying to get this one. Finally, a kill for RSG. And yet again, the Storm, Benny Cutie with the blank double kill for Mr. Benny Cutie.
He's a force of nature. You never know where he is, what he's up to.
Irad.
At bottom, and now he's kicking balls in Irad's face.
And they ain't stopping.
Benny, it's
And
not done yet!
Benny ain't stopping. Eman trying his best.
Oh!
It's the kick, but Benny went too hard. Eman with the punish. Eman with the flicker out. And JP and the others will just retreat. Echo still on a roll. RSG trying to get something here.
Ooh.
Okay, it won't hit.
It's a darn shame that the Petrify and Sanford wasn't up, but for the Raiders, that is just what they needed to get a breather. Despite the back and forth, the forth and back, the rally here close to this river, close to this turtle pit. That's where the majority of the kills happened anyways. Echo have grown up to a lead of what? Approaching 2K.
I mean, it was very sloppy by the Orcas. RSG played that fight well, but you see the strength, you see the firepower of what Echo has. The damage output coming out from the Bruno alone is enough to sort of like deal with the 4 heroes of RSG. Again, it was just unfortunate that Sanford wasn't really there. It was late with the Dragon form, and the Petrify was used prior to Benecutie joining that fight. So RSG, they are losing the fight, they're losing the skirmishes, but they're winning the macro battle.
Yep, it's evident here. They were able to push the gold lane tier 1 down, and Echo's the one catching up. Their 2K gold lead now down to just 900, 800, and Benecutie's going to eventually get it, but that makes this Lord, now spawning about 5 seconds from now, closer to a 50-50.
Yeah, would like to commend Eman also on that last skirmish. He kept his composure. He kept his composure, positioning himself right. Then
JP,
again, there's another fight. Okay, Aqua with the flicker dodge. JP
Okay.
got stunned. As Light will go for the Divine Judgment flicker combo. There's a big comp coming out from RSG. There's a Black Dragon coming out from Sanford as well. Halfbelt is the Lord. Dragon Tail. Nats in front of everyone. Penalty zone from Sanji. Aqua is the main target of Echo this time. But Carl from the back. Appraiser's Wrath. Carl TZ setting up the kills for Echo, but Nats will equalize the fight. 2 for 2.
Gold for gold, and then an XP for a mid laner, and just like that, we resume the dance. Echo back on the scene, looking for a pull. The ones who fell actually are just respawning now. Look at Benecutie catching up.
Okay, Carl knows that Light is here. There's the kick. Dragon away of the Dragon. Shunpo out. Dragon Tail. Nats is too tanky for this. Nats, but Carl will try to get
the ball.
The last fireball will hit. Light is desperately trying to get out, but no. Here comes Eman. Here comes the retaliation. The true damage coming out from this cat. They will not give up the Lord.
given everything that's happened in the past 2 minutes, it only really led to, deaths on both ends, plus the mid lane tier 1 getting pushed in. I think Echo are forcing these trades.
Yeah, they're forcing everything.
I mean, as much as you want to say that Echo are winning the fights, these are still sloppy. The trades are favoring RSG. Eman just punished Benny Cutie with the flicker play because Benny wanted to take out Light. And now RSG, they are poised to sort of like deal with Echo now that the carry has enough items in his arsenal.
Oh no,
Look at
with
Light,
that
though.
said,
Okay.
Lord slightly favored over to RSG. Down a third.
Dragon.
There's the vision.
Oh!
For getting the last hit on the Lord. Meanwhile, there's the burst down onto Light. Light is down. Eman, Phantom stepping out, using the Cyclone Eye to get out. But Erod is the only one left. Echo will punish them. That is a Lord for 2.
It's a trademark turn from Echo. 2 kills for the Lord.
It's no longer a fight, it's a brawl. This is a brawl. Echo turned that Lord into a bait, and they wanted to take out the heroes on the backlines of RSG. They wanted a 5v5 fight. Like Carl DZ, sure, he was still going for the 50-50 on the Lord, but everybody on the side of Echo were focused on doing the team fight versus RSG.
And now they make quick work of it, even stealing away
Ooh.
Irad's purple.
Nasty.
So the young goat now looking to make up for lost time.
15.
A lot of the engages, a lot of the scrappy fights that happened in the mid game, they're now paying for, and now they're just making up for it. About 1,000 gold ahead here, approaching the 12-minute mark. Echo need to make up for it. They still have that mid lane advantage, though.
Goodness, how many times do you see a Fredrin stand at the top of the damage dealt leaderboard? 35k from the young goat. This Fredrin has been really phenomenal for Echo.
He has this killer instinct in his vein. Remember, he is the core back in Season 2. He is the assassin back when he was a part of Bren Esports. Now using the Fredrin. Masterful performance coming out from Carl Teasy with his pick.
He's a Lancelot in Fredrin's clothing.
Yes,
That's
of
what's
course.
happening here.
That's true.
That's true.
Don't let the 116 fool
He's a king
ya.
with an armor.
Yeah.
Don't let the 116 fool you, folks. About a minute and change until this next Lord spawns. We're looking at Echo controlling the map again because of the scrappy trades, because of surrendering the Lord over to RSG for those trades, for those exchanges. They have to work a little better to wave clear.
Yeah. I mean, RSG, as much as they want, like, push out the waves, it's going to be hard to do that because there's always that jump coming out from Echo and the chase coming that could come out from the Black Dragon form. But what RSG has is, again, the vision game. Like, around these objectives, around the split pushes, RSG will always have the advantage. That's why we saw Light able to get the catch and latch onto the Bruno before because of the vision being provided by Aqua. So that is the thing that Echo has to be worried about. Like, where is the vision coming out from RSG? Where do we actually position? Where do we actually fight? Because in front of the Lords, it's tough to deal with RSG, especially with a lot of the Ashel recalls just being shut out by Aqua, and of course the Ashel Echo on the side of RSG.
And that's why Benny has 3 deaths too many.
Yeah.
It's the difference between true vision and just the fact that I know they're here, kick them balls in their faces. So with that said, as we approach the mid game here, for sure, this next Lord spawning in just about 5 seconds, it has to be more finesse. It has to be cleaner for Echo to engage on, is because we're approaching the point where if RSG punishes you, those 2 for Lord trades won't be worth it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
These are the type of games that it's always a slobber knocker every time there's a team fight. It's 10-8 in 14 minutes, and you have to give it up to RSG for keeping everything still at 1K. For Echo.
That's right. It's very hard to do that against a team like this. Now, Astro Echo thrown out. Lord Dance engaged.
Half out for the Lord.
Carl Teasy with the pull. Nats keeping their eyes on him. The bush control, though, from Light. Look at this flank.
Look at Light. Hiding in the shadow. Hiding in the shadows, I mean. All right, Light. Going in for the flank.
Oh, the dodge!
Flicker coming out from Sanji. And there you go. The kick from JP.
Carl!
And there's the punish. Carl will take the Lord as Light. JP will take down Light. Sanji with the dodge. What was that? He was ready for that divine judgment.
Echo was playing on 4 or 5 different dimensions, and they won on every front. And now they're looking to end. They're inside RSG's base.
They're playing their game. You gave them their favorite heroes, their comfort picks. Echo, ladies and gentlemen, waiting for the Lord marching down the bottom side. Is the end near though?
This is what we mentioned. Like, you saw how deep RSG went in to find the Bruno, but you saw how far back Benecutie was. He was standing in the middle lane, and Lai was like, "Okay, Valentina, you're gonna have to win. You're gonna have to make do." But RSG couldn't even find it, and Sanji was able to pull his hands off the trigger at the right time.
Okay, there's the engagement. Black Dragon form. There's the Astro Echo Aqua trying to make something out of the Astro Echo, and there's the recall. RSG will stand their ground and defend.
It's crucial that both of these teams know how deep they can go and how much they can afford to lose. And in that defense, it's clear that Echo was not committing.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good call. Sitting at 6K ahead, 16 minutes in, it's clear that RSG still have the vision game. And it's a good thing that they have a Novaria. It's a good thing that they have a carry.
Yep.
Because as soon as they start leaving their base, you never know if it's safe.
Yeah.
You know, like the Taylor Swift song goes, never out of the woods.
Okay, we have a Swifty here.
Yeah.
All right.
I like her old one.
Again, look at where Benecutie is. Very far away from where the team fight was. Carl TZ,
wow.
2.9. First skill retry, secures the lure for Echo. And meanwhile, Sanji able to dodge the Divine Judgment away from the Kaja. Just masterful performance coming out from Echo.
Echo's so damn good at team fights.
Yeah. It's really
they're
chaotic.
They're Echo, so.
It's really chaotic. That team fight was so chaotic. I don't even know what to look at anymore.
Talk about how teams have amazing target acquisition. They had multiple target acquisitions.
It's hard for RSG, honestly, because the way you start fights is with a single target acquisition. It's the Divine Judgment.
Yeah.
Even though you might say that the penalty zone would be the kit that they need to engage fights, who are you gonna latch onto?
Yeah.
Like all the front lines that you see, they are the targets for the penalty zone. You don't even see Benecutie.
Yeah, but again, this is a familiar territory for RSG. They've been here. They're used to this. They won games with this type of lead that Echo has. From 1K, it's now 6K. Still, I can feel the heart. You need to feel the heart of the cards, Joey. It's like Yugi talking to RSG. Yugi talking to RSG that you can still do this. But one crucial, one important Divine Judgment is the key.
But they're staring down the barrel of a big black dragon form, man. It's not easy. You can't find Exodia when Sanford's in your face.
Yes,
Echo.
for sure.
Now,
For sure.
Now starting the poll, let's dance. Carl Teasy says, Irad spotted by JP. Lord here, at less than half health. This is the same situation we were in about 5 minutes ago.
Look at how far off Benecutie is once again. Very hard to find for RSG. They need to get vision onto this Bruno.
There's a conceal. Carl with the taunt. Carl will miss the taunt. Aqua also popping the Astro.
They see Benny.
Okay,
They see Benny.
saw Benny. There's the dragon. Here comes the Black Dragon. JP with the initiation. Eman popping the ultimate. And Irad getting the Lord, but the burst down is there from Echo. And there's the chase down. Benecutie wrecking havoc. And popping Irad away. 13-8. What can the Lord do right now for RSG?
The mechanic coming in clutch, going through the hole of a needle to steal this big Lord from Echo.
But is it enough? Is it enough, Leo?
I can't say for sure because Echo's just going to take it down like that.
It doesn't matter.
Goodness. Echo, Sanford, the turn onto the guy, but JP!
Okay, there's the kick, there's the angle, there's the taunt coming up from Carl. Tower destroyed from Benecutie. Two heroes are still down.
Emma's alive, Emma's alive.
Endable though. The damage output of Benecutie is just too much. Eman is here. But that is the catch. Eman will manage to dodge it. Echo will retreat. This is the defense.
The chase,
They want to chase. Here comes Ira. They see me rolling. They hate it. Coming in for Sanji. Sanji will fall down. Nice last hit coming out from Aqua. But there's the retaliation play. Benecutie free hitting. Free hitting everyone. RSG will take 2 down and still will defend. We are going to wait for yet another Lord.
Irad barely gets away by the skin of his teeth, and the trades resume. It's like we're looking at the same old 8-minute game. Now at 20, Echo 5K ahead.
Oh my goodness, the turns. RSG kind of controlled the movement of Echo. Whenever the Astral Echo hits, Echo is having a hard time disengaging.
Divine Judgment counter go for Light. Immortality is still online.
Oh, that's a
For the
dragon
tanks.
form.
Oh no! It's a
Okay.
dragon for a pull. And here's the thing,
They didn't
20
see it.
seconds away,
They didn't see.
they did not see. There's no vision on that. But
Yeah.
20 seconds from now, about Lord will spawn one more time. This could be the game-ending Lord.
10 seconds.
They do not know that Sanford does not have ult.
Yeah.
Oh, they have to
That was
start
a
tracking.
crucial cancel by Sanford, by the way.
Yep.
If
Kept-
RSG
kept them
saw
alive.
that,
they would have
Yeah.
pulled. They would have
Yeah.
pushed after the pull.
Yeah.
And the long lane control by Nats here, leaving that wave
Okay.
on down bottom.
They saw JP.
Irad says, let's dance. Carl TZ looking for the pull. Lord still at
Oh,
neutral.
Eman?
Okay, they saw Eman too.
this is so deep.
Yeah.
This is so deep.
It's going to be a hard flank here. But they don't know where Benny Cutie is.
Again, they don't know.
Yeah. Benny Cutie
Ooh.
hiding in the bushes.
Oh, Carl TZ get knocked. Stop. This is not a corner you want to be in.
Oh, this is such a good position from Light. He can conceal from this angle.
Yeah. Maybe catch Shanji, right? But look at Benny Cutie's position.
Oh, JP!
So far away. But those are the true damage outputs from Eman. You need to respect the passive, bro. You need to respect the passive. Here's the dragon coming out from
Eman!
Sanford. Will target out Eman. Petrify Dragon Tail. Eman trying his best to get away.
Oh!
Penalty zone from Sanji.
Sanji!
Eman Phantom
Boom!
stepping out. He buys the immortality. Is it enough to survive? There's the taunt of Razor's Wrath. Eman, no, he won't survive. Still, Echo will take down the gold lane. But look at the other side of the map. Benny Cutie trying to survive. Nats and Irad. Carl TZ running away. Here comes Irad with a rollout. Let's roll out. Chasing Carl. Chasing Benny. Carl TZ trying to do the life steal. Benny Cutie falling low. He has the immortality. But I don't know what's happening right now because in the other side of the map, there's still not too much going on. Then again, Benny Cutie falls low. Benny Cutie will die.
Across different fronts, it's RSG's turn to show us the 4D
Oh my G!
multi-front fight. And they are now locked in inside Echo's door.
This is a bloodbath for RSG, now finally having the lead. They can now go for the Lord this time and maybe end this.
This is huge. RSG can get their hands on the Lord. It's free. There's still a lot of minions in their base though. Permanent damage dealt by Echo. Midnight, how can Echo bounce back?
I mean, they are sort of like bouncing back right now, but RSG, they have to wait. They have to wait for the perfect opportunity. Carl TZ is still here.
Carl has the retry. Irad also. Light will zone out Carl. RSG. Eman is present in the vicinity. Eman goes for the ultimate.
Dragon form.
Here comes the Dragon Lord. They're targeting the carry. Oh! Get the retry. It is no other than the mechanic. Eman also trying to run away, but Echo will just force it out. It's still RSG. RSG getting the Lord and will punish Echo for trying to engage. Echo running away. There's the vision. The slows coming in. Killing spree for the mechanic. Irad.
JP barely gets away and RSG gonna lean hard on it. There's a Lord marching down through bot. And on multiple fronts, Echo is reeling. Echo is hurting right now.
Ultra late game for RSG.
This might be it.
We're mere moments away from a canon event, folks.
Oh, they don't see Benny.
Benny Cutie holding this bush. 3 defenders against 5.
Okay, Benny
Oh,
Cutie
Eman!
from the back, targeting Eman. Benny Cutie, the fireball.
Oh!
It's not gonna be enough. Eman with the phantom step dodge.
The gambit fails.
And what was that? RSG pulling off a comeback, taking game 1.
This winning moment.